Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play the Catacomb Armageddon 3D. When last we left off, we are still on the trail of Nemesis, because we found a place where he was cloning himself. And so it's quite safe to say that it's unlikely that Nemesis was actually defeated when we encountered him a few levels ago, because there were a lot of him, and it's quite likely that none of them actually were Nemesis and were in fact just clones. So we need to find our way out of here and move on to new places. Places which hopefully have Nemesis for real, so that we can defeat Nemesis for real. But for now, we're stuck in these waterways with all of these enemies here that we have to defeat. And there appears to be absolutely nothing in here whatsoever. Also, somebody did mention that this game is apparently meant to take place in the present day, and to that I say that it could very easily not take place in the present day, and I wouldn't have noticed. Also, here is a really long corridor that seems to have absolutely nothing at the end apart from loot. Loot is not bad, though. There's a secret area here, though, and there's an enemy here. Time for zappers! Lots and lots of zappers, and even more zappers, as there is another enemy right here. Anything else? That doesn't appear... Ah! That one appears to open. Hello! You appear to be someone that was sneakily hiding behind a corner. Not sneakily enough, however. And there's another enemy here which says that we are most certainly heading in the right direction. Also, time to use one of those curing potions. Anything here? Well, there's a key, and naturally this key does not open this door. We're going to need to find a door that is opened by this key, but I imagine we'll have things, mainly a key, that we need to open that door. Keys to open keys, doors to open doors, and levels to go to levels indeed. It's probably going to be in an area that I haven't yet explored, so let's just carry on this wall here, keeping this wall to our right, and see what we can do. Also, I'm pretty sure... Ah! Here is the passage from the Flaming Inferno. We most certainly want to... there's a door right here. And this door is probably one that, yep, is opened by this, and there is a key. And there are some enemies in there, it would seem. And they're just constantly blasting fire before they get around this corner, and I'm just going to obliterate them before they even get a chance to really hurt me. There we go! One enemy defeated, and another straight afterwards, so that we can then just immediately head back to this area and use the key that we just got. I do wonder why they even had this as a situation, just probably for a tiny bit of backtracking. Alright, we have this key, and this key will lead to here. Pass this way? Indeed we will! To the next area. Where is the next area? We're about to find out. We are in front of the crystal maze, apparently. And may I say it's looking a lot more literal than I remember it being. Also, there is a wizard there. Alright, that wizard has been defeated. What's around here? I imagine these bloodstained crystals are in fact they are the secret walls, and here are more wizards. There are also more wizards than I remember there being in the crystal maze. Hello! Goodbye! Just a few more zaps for you, and you have been defeated. And in here are some very valuable items, including some healing potions. We do have a lot more of them now. We have 64. Hello! You're also a wizard that needs to be defeated. There you are! Come back here so that I may zap thee! Thank you for paying attention to my request, and your reward was death. Uh-oh. That's not good, though. That's really bad. I really don't like to see these two-headed demons, but we're going to have to defeat them. Time for some exterminators, I think. A lot of them, because these demons are very nasty. Very nasty indeed. Eventually, there we go. Eventually they'll be defeated, however. What was in here that was worth it? A key. That's certainly going to be worth it. Hopefully this place is not going to live up to its namesake and be a maze, because we've had a fair few mazes in our time. And this is where we went from the subterranean river, and there is a door that probably is going to open up into the maze itself, and that is not a secret wall. Yes, we use that, and here we are in a central hallway with some walls that we can blow up. that appear to have just mages in them. If they only have mages in them, I will be very, very happy, but it's quite clear that this level also has two-headed demons from the future! And there is one of them! Hello! I have come to defeat thee, with copious amounts of zapper. Also, they just really, really hurt. Any more? Yep, there's some wizards here. I'm not surprised to see wizards, but I really don't want to see more of those demons. I imagine, however, we're going to see... Yep, there's another one of those demons. Hello! How are you? And how are you? You're both going to perish, I'm afraid. If only you had some kind of ranged weapon, then you'd be far more devastating. I'm very glad that you don't have a ranged weapon to speak of. We want to go around this corner here, and make sure that these enemies, don't get us. Alright, zapper time, I think. There we go. Uh-oh. Cure potion time as well. Want to make sure that we don't die absolutely horribly there. Alright, what was in here? Just a few of these treasure chests to replenish some of our resources. I think the game is really going to stretch our resources at this point, and we're probably not that far away from the end. I'd imagine there are a few levels. There is a door that we're going to need a key for, and I imagine the key is going to be somewhere in here. In this maze. Hello, Mr. Wizard. How long were you waiting for me? Well, it obviously wasn't long enough, because now you are dead. This way? I think this way first. No enemies? Ah, no enemies. Well, that didn't last, did it? No, it most certainly did not. There are some treasure chests there that we're most certainly going to loot. Ah, there you are. Oh, where did you go? You went this way, didn't you? You sneaky, sneaky wizard. You are going to perish for that. And perish he did. And there's just some loot in here. Loot is okay. I can deal with loot. There we go. Excellent. Okay, round here. No demons. That's always good. There's a wizard, though. No demon wizards, hopefully? I really hope there aren't any demon wizards. The Walk of Light. What about in here? Any demons? Nope, just another mage. There we go. Come back here, I wish to defeat you. There we go, much better. What was in here that was worth, There doesn't appear to be anything worth it, in here. Just absolutely nothing. Nope, there indeed was nothing, and it's worth checking here too. Absolutely nothing. No demons? No. And... ooh, treasure. That's definitely not demons. Alright, what's round here? More enemies? Ah, demons! That didn't last very long, did it? Nope, it most certainly did not. Have some zappers! And maybe some exterminators later if we have to use them. Alright, we got to attack very, very quickly here. And back up as much as we can, because there were two of them. And one of them appears to be stuck here. I'll just wait for you to come round the corner and slowly start backing up and zapping you with these magic missiles. Also, when Patton is a little bit hurt, he just seems a little bit curious about what's going on. It's like, this isn't very good at all. What am I doing here? We've no idea, but you appear to be zapping things. Alright, there's a lot of stuff in that one. What about round here? Any more demons? Maybe. Oh, there are lots of them. Hello! We're going to be using some exterminators in a moment to exterminate all of you. Because, oh dear, is this going to be tricky. There we go, that probably helped. That definitely helped. Oops, accidentally used one too many, but that's okay. Here's a key, and here is an obvious secret wall that leads to the Forgotten Ways, that just have some mages in them. Hopefully there's more than just mages, like for instance, I don't know, a staff with a better spell in it? Well, there appears to be a demon there. There appears to be a few demons here. Time to use some exterminators. Really quickly. There we go. And that one's trying to run away. But you cannot escape from Petton Everhail. He has an never-ending hail. About to say an ever-ending hail. That doesn't work. Here's some loot to compensate us for all of that blasting of magic missiles that we did. It's not a huge amount of loot, but it did have some cure potions, which is always nice. This doesn't actually appear to be a very good maze. It's very, very linear. We're just heading in one direction and then finding a door we can't open, and then blowing up some walls until we find a way to open that area up. Alright, there's that door we need to open, with a red key, and in here, the path of invisible... Is that the path of invisible walls? Are these walls going to be invisible? They appear like they're going to be... Yep, they're invisible. They are most certainly invisible, and I bet I can't easily get access to all that loot. Nope, I cannot. That is... Uh-oh. These walls are getting blown up when I attack them. That's not encouraging. Do I really want to blow up these walls? I suppose I have no option but to. Let's see if we can work our way around, shall we? Right, we can attack you there. That's encouraging. What about if I go around here? Anything here to blow up? Well, you guys can't reach me. You guys can't reach me at all, which is quite encouraging. So if we move there, you still can't reach me. Uh-oh. Maybe some of you can now reach me. No, doesn't seem like it. Ah, you can reach me now. Okay. Right, just deal with you. And there's no way to get access to here. Maybe you just can't get access to there at all. Okay. You're not going to move over there. Oh. There we go. I think I figured out the way to get into that area, which is over here. Anything over here? Ah, there's that wall that can be blown up, which unleashed these wizards here. Need to get rid of this one. Could you hit me there? I don't think you could. Alright, into this corner we go, which I imagine will allow us to, blow up this wall, which gives us access to these two-headed demons, and a singular wizard that somehow managed to survive all the onslaught that we unleashed. This is quite a nice idea, actually, the invisible walls. I imagine, however, now we need to do this, and, or maybe not. We need that red key that they're guarding, so we're going to have to find a way to blow up some walls to gain access to there. How are we going to do that, though? This is a small area here. Couldn't blow anything up here. What about here? Ah, there we go! We have now unleashed these demons. And then we've got access to that key. I want to get access to those treasure chests, though. I definitely want to get access to those treasure chests. Let's use some zapper, shall we? It's economical to use the zapper, and to cure just in case. There we go. Much better. And with a little bit of navigating carefully, and not bumping into invisible walls, we will probably be able to find our way, yep, over to this key. There's no way over there, though. I really want to find a way over to, these treasure chests. Maybe there isn't a way over there. Maybe there isn't. But I'd like to think that there is. See, it's not there. Or there. Maybe you have to use... Ah! There we go! Much better. There was loot in plain sight, and now it is just in my pocket. The never-ending pockets of Everhail, Master Magician. Now I need to find a way, the way back through to here. Just round this corner. And is it up there, and down here, and then up there. Excellent. And it would seem that we have already navigated the Crystal Maze in its entirety. And we are now entering a brand new area. And what area is this? This area is the Ramparts of Nemesis. I think it's quite safe to say now that we have found our way to where Nemesis actually is, because with a name like the Ramparts of Nemesis, we're back to the old naming style of Nemesis's previous haunts. And here is the Ramparts of Nemesis' entry, which has some skeletons. It's nice to see that when we actually get into his fortress, that his enemies, the enemies you have to face, really aren't that dangerous. Let's have a look around here first, I think. The Corridor of Peril. And we've gone back to bloodstains as the identifying features of secret walls, which isn't so bad. I think we should just explore every single one of these doors and find every single portal that lies beyond. That are all guarded by the gate room of the defended treasure, rather. I was about to say the defeated treasure. No! Maybe it has been defeated by Nemesis, but we're most certainly going to go this way first. This could very well be a mistake, because, you know, treasure rooms tend to be very, very heavily guarded. There's nothing else in here. So let's have a very careful look around. Oh, we managed to grab something. Hello? You're a skeleton. Anything else in here? No, absolutely nothing. Alright, very carefully we want to... Okay, these are very obvious secret walls. Very obvious. Also, why is this place just guarded with skeletons? The Room of Frozen Time. Well, that's okay for me, because this room just has loads of loot. If it's frozen loot, I've not noticed. Alright, we've grabbed all of that. What about anything else? Like, for instance, in here. Ah, just a skeleton. I could deal with just a skeleton. What about loads of skeletons, the game asked. And I'm like, yeah, I can pretty much deal with loads of skeletons. I've dealt with two-headed demons. I can deal with a small group of skeletons. I have a lot of firepower at my disposal. What did I get for that? There is actually a key here. So I get the feeling we had to go here. Alright. Loads of loot, and loads of loot. Excellent. Nothing in there, and nothing here. Okay. I think we've pretty much explored this area. And if you just press a button there, I've realised, you immediately transport yourself through there. So we have a few more doors that we can go into. Like here. Hello! Lots of skeletons, and these skeletons are soon to be defeated. And defeated they most certainly were. Alright. To certain termination. I think we're going to leave that one till last. I think the Strident Clone, however, is somewhere that we're going to go to next. Alright, carefully does it. What is in here? There appears to be... Oh, there's a clone of Nemesis here that we're going to have to deal with. That is not good at all. Alright, where is that clone? First we're going to cure, and then we're going to... Uh-oh, careful, 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 careful. Need to be very careful here. So why is this clone the Strident Clone? Perhaps we will never, ever know. But we need to be very, very careful, because this is still Nemesis. Even if he's not as powerful, it's still Nemesis. We're going to be using a fair few of our resources here to try and defeat this clone. And make sure that this clone does not get too close to us. We don't want this clone to... There we go! Brilliant. The Strident Clone has been defeated. Was there anything worth... Ah, hello! There are skeletons here! And these skeletons are soon to perish. There we go. Twisted passages that lead to... more twisted passages that lead to a skeleton. And more skeletons. And also more twisted passages. Ah, loot! And a key. The reason why we came in here. Okay. So we've dealt with another clone of Nemesis. Just one lying around. You must have a lot of them to just be willy-nilly putting them places. Alright, I think there's one more door we have yet to really go into. There was in here, which is the Lost Ways, which seems like a good way to go. Ah, now it's no longer a good way to go, as this is the Ways of Death. Although if it's only got skeletons in it, I'm really not worried about the Ways of Death. Anything else? Nope, just seems like there are more skeletons here. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. You have perished. Again. More skeletons, and quite literally nothing else. Just a key. That seems deceptively simple. But then again, maybe the way of the Strident Clone was probably the more difficult area. Alright, we'll now go to the place I didn't want to go to at all, but we have no option but to. I think it was this room. The gate room to certain termination. Approach to the clones of Nemesis. That's not an encouraging name at all for anything. And when we come back, folks, we shall fight the clones of Nemesis. And hopefully we'll be able to defeat the clones of Nemesis. We have 3 keys that I imagine we're going to need to use to unlock various doors. And the fact that it said clones of Nemesis makes me think that there are going to be multiple of these. Oh dear. Well, it's certainly going to be a action-packed final encounter with Nemesis, or should I say, encounters with Nemesis, and so I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.